it's Lux, and I'm backstage at Big Summer Show with Ray from Korn. Hey, buddy. How's it
How are
going?
you? What's happening?
Thanks for taking some time to jump back here before you get out there.
Yeah, gotta go stretch my young bones pretty soon.
No kidding, man. You guys are the last on the bill tonight.
Yeah.
And I hear it's because the production is kind of fire. There's lots of fun stuff.
It's a lot of. This is probably the best production. This October starts my 13th year in the band, and since 07, this is definitely the best production. And I'm just so excited about it. I mean, we talked about doing pyro and cryo and all this stuff. When we saw the light show, we were like, we don't need any of that stuff. It's pretty unbelievable, next level stuff for us.
Yeah,
for sure.
especially with, your performance. You're not going to go to a Korn show and sit down. You know what I mean?
No.
It's an energy show, so the light show to match is pretty important. You guys are kind of all over creative on that, videos and everything. So did you guys design the light show? Do you have did you work with somebody on it?
Yeah, we have a team of guys, and they're really, really awesome. They've been working on it for about 3.5 months, and they kept sending us emails from Germany and all these different, and we're just like, what are you guys doing, and how much is this going to cost?
Right.
But
is this in the budget? And if so, yes.
Right. But it's like I always go back to that thing. You can't BS the fans. They know what's up with the music, the production, everything. You can't fake anything.
No.
And
not in 2019. You can't.
Right. And I'd like to think that we're kind of a band that could play under 3 white light bulbs and pull off a show. And I believe in that. I'm all about that. That's all cool, but what about the music and how good is the band playing? That's where I'm always at with things. The production to me is always extra, additive. But if you can have it look the way we do right now with the band, then...
Well, every time I've seen Korn a few times, and every time I've seen you, super tight music.
Thanks.
So you don't have to don't worry about anybody out there. They're not going to notice.
It's not always super tight.
No, but every time you come to St. Louis, you have been. But I know that right now, you're on the last leg of this tour. But I know you're probably pretty much just gearing up for record release.
We're just starting. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
September 13th, it comes out and nothing, and we're our next couple of years.
So it's like you're rolling down off this Alice in Chains tour and about to ramp up on your own
We're
stuff.
having such a blast out here. The guy, Kentrell was just in my dressing room over there, and I'm like, hey Jerry, you haven't played this song yet. He goes, wait a minute, and he sings it for me 3 feet in front of me. And I'm like, you're Jerry Cantrell and you're singing a song for me right here.
So wait, you're fanning out about that too?
I'm a huge fan of them.
You need a guitar pick and I was sweating.
See?
Also,
yeah. That's what's cool about this whole package we're on right now. And Fever just joined us, which we're all huge fans. Monkey got up and jammed with them today.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's like, it's a good, there's no egos, attitudes, and crap. It's all about the music, It's like freaking 14 to 15,000 a night selling.
Yeah.
Rock is far from dead, people.
Jerry and Mike just spent a good portion of their interview talking about how great the guys in Korn are. They were talking about how great you are. So
we paid each other a lot. No, they're genuinely great guys, and they're like us. We're grateful at this late in the game or stage of the game, whatever you want to call it, that we're super grateful to still do this for a living, and so many people still show up.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful thing.
You're not just still doing this; you guys are all still successful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And we're putting new music out. It's not like they're going out playing Man in the Box and we're playing Freak on a Leash. Their last 3 records blow me away. I can't believe how great they are. We share the same producer, Nick Raskulinecz.
Oh yes,
he's such a passionate dude.
This is the second time you've worked with him, right?
Yeah.
For The Nothing.
Serenity of Suffering and The Nothing, and then the last 3 Alice records. And he's that kind of guy that'll show up with a broomstick. And I'm doing my drum takes for the record. He's rocking out. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, I'm in it, man. I'm feeling it. And that's, usually it's like the white khaki pants guy. All right, we'll do that again. Yeah, it's not satisfactory. Nick is just a fan. He's like us. We're fans of the respective bands we're with.
I think that is part of why you guys have such longevity and will continue, because you're not just musicians. You're not just doing it out there for the paycheck. You're just genuinely fans of it, which matters.
Yep.
So the new record, do you have favorite songs on it? Is it the single for you?
Everyone always goes this is the best record we have. I can honestly say I had to stop listening to it. I can't, when I put this record in, I go from the top to the bottom. I've never done that with any other record ever.
Especially for your own music,
yes.
So you kind of bounce around.
And I'm my worst critic. Most of the records, I'm like, I could have did that better. Nick was made sure there was no fillers on this record. He's like, there won't be one hacking song.
Hits.
There's not going to be 8 or 9, and they're all going to be 10s or they don't end up on the record. I'm like, that's a really wacky way of looking at it, but he succeeded. We had probably 25, 26 songs, and we narrowed it down to 11. And it's like,
I would not have wanted to be a person in that room. You know what I mean? Having to make the selection for that.
A lot of them are your babies. You get attached to them. You're like, how can this riff not make the record? How can this not be? But yeah, I'm a huge. The last 2 records, but especially this one is like, yeah, I can't wait for everyone to hear it.
God, well, the single is "You'll Never Find Me," and I heard Billy Corgan actually got into the studio a little bit and helped with some of that.
Yeah, he was in. With,
I mean, it shouldn't. I made that shock face, but it shouldn't shock me at all. I mean,
right. It's cool because we're not afraid. Like sometimes bring in someone outside or just. I mean, they wrote with John Feldmann on some songs.
He's a favorite of mine.
Yeah, I mean, and so late in the game when John was doing vocals, they met up with Corgan, and it was like he just had like one little idea, but sometimes that one little thing can take the song over
Somebody's
the top.
outside here and it triggers something within you guys. I love the whole collaborative effort of that. I think that's what music is, and a lot of bands kind of use that collaborative effort from far away, but I believe you guys still, for the most part, get in the room together and write together. I know Jonathan kind of likes to wait till it's...
Not on this record. He was really involved. All 5 of us were really involved in this. I think that's what's so special about it. It's not just, here's another Korn record.
Yeah, or you're sending it through the files, or emailing the drum section over, or whatever.
No, he would come in, and we did the record between... Head and I live in Nashville, and the other 3 live in L.A., and so we would go back and forth, and fly out there and then fly to us, and there's just like... of course, John went through a very traumatic experience last year, losing his wife.
Yes.
So this is a dark record, not just because of that. It just so happens to that's
the
how it came
catharsis.
Out. Right.
And honestly, the world is kind of in a dark place, and people need both the escape into something happy and boppy, but they also need something that speaks from where their heart is.
Absolutely.
So I think that's what they're going to find with this. I mean, I haven't heard it yet, but I have a feeling that's what
it's insane. Like John's at a whole new level vocally. I've never heard the guy. Usually people think when you get older, you start losing stuff. He's gaining stuff. It's like I can't even. I can't wait.
I mean, you guys have gone all over the map. You've added electronic stuff to things, so I just feel like the future for Korn is super bright because you just keep growing and doing and changing and doing more stuff.
We're gonna do a jazz record next time.
I actually heard a rumor that there might be a cover record in the that you guys might have popped in some some covers.
We've been chipping away, and it's pretty mind blowing. I can't say what they are, but wow! When this comes out, it's gonna be.
I love that. I love when somebody.
It's a plethora of stuff that you would never ever expect in a million years.
Oh, I'm so excited! Are you gonna play any of them? You don't have songs. Are you gonna play like a cover tune tonight? Is there gonna be a little?
No, we're gonna do a cover of "Blind" by a band called Korn.
Good, that's good. That's good. I'm a big fan of them.
They were COR and we were KOR with the backwards O, so it's a little different.
Good. Well, you guys have so many damn hits that it would be kind of impossible to fit them all in. So I guess it's fine.
It sucks. We only have 75 minutes, and it's like to get everything in there. It's like you try to get the deep cuts, but then you have to play the hits, or people get pissed.
Well, I want to mix of both. I want the production and everything. I'm just really excited to see the show.
Go to front of house.
Stoked about the new record. September 13th, right?
Yes,
September 13th. Go get it.
And you can listen to Cold now too. It's in the second single released. There's a visualizer on YouTube and Korn channel. And we have Korn coffee out. I gotta push it. We have the freaking best coffee. Don't go to Starbucks. Go buy Korn coffee now.
That is so freaking cool.
It's actually really good. We teamed up with Jay Gersey that has this great coffee lineup. We partnered up with him, and I'm really blown away by it. And I'm a wine snob and a coffee freak, so this is like, it's good.
God, I love it. Okay, Korn Coffee, get the new record, listen to the song, the visualizer's on there. This is Ray, I'm Lux, Big Summer Show, Korn.
Thanks for having me.
Us.
Thanks.